Hello there everyone, welcome to the game Flotsam. Flotsam has received quite a few new updates for the game, which we are going to be exploring a little bit today everybody. This is our starting colonist, our starting drifters. We got Rusty Flot, Nabe Swenson, U-Boat, Pre-Flood, the restaurant inspector. Their exacting eye for an safety and invasion in the kitchen made them a treasure and a scourge, depends on who you ask. So getting +5 research, 5 cooking, and post-flood, rope lashing prodigy. If the stories are true, this drifter can make a rope out of just about anything. Bark, seaweed bottles. I heard the lash together a boardwalk using human hair once, wow. So that gives a little bit of construction skill and a little bit of crafting. So these are all a lot of new things since the last time that we revisit this game. So apparently they seem to have skills, which means they build faster, they destruct faster, can craft faster, research faster, cooking faster. So I really think this is really cool with the stories and everything. And then we have Nabe Swanson, model train engineer. Used to build model trains and miniature cities for the trains to travel across. That's all gone now. Poor Navi. Construction and crafting, then post-flood became a smoker. They used to roam the rising seas as a pirate. However, a series of unfortunate, extremely flammable accidents has led them to a new calling, smoking fish. Oh, boat speed, that's cool. And then we have U-Boat. I really like this name, it's really cool. Pre-flood, a card stacker. Like the pre-flood thing is so funny, like model train engineer and a card stacker. Really good at stacking cards, Mr. U-Boat. Did you know that you can make a house of cards that's 78 stories tall? Yeah, they don't know either. Didn't stop them from trying though. Wow, +10 in construction. U-Boat, I'm gonna love your construction speed 100% faster, wow. And post-flood became a microplastic soup connoisseur. Drinking directly from the ocean is generally recognized as a bad idea. However, this is a connoisseur? I don't know what that word is, guys. Let me know if you guys know. We're all talking about they have nothing to fear from the tangy palate of the northern water or the slightly oily aftertaste of the southern seas. Plus the research and cooking. So this is pretty good. We can re-roll individual people here, and we can also randomize here. So what happens here? Okay, so you can go for if you want to have a constructor, I guess, or something like that. You want to have fisher, but let's have a look here. We got a really quick builder with the U-Boat. I feel like we might have a pretty good crew already. Let's go with this crew, guys. So Rusty Flot, Navi and U-Boat, confirm crew. Well, that is it then. The engine failure stopped our journey. Perhaps we should use the opportunity to expand the town and go explore. Who needs lands? These endless blue waves, that's all we need. The flooded world is our oyster. Let's polish this plastic into beautiful pearls. First, repair the engine. Garbage Cove, that's gonna be our town. See, here we are, guys. Kinda looks like before. I'm really happy to see some new updates for this game, by the way, because this is a really good one that I have a lot of faith in. I see that we've got some new images for our drifters. We got Rusty, Navi, and U-Boat. And I like how U-Boat look. He's my favorite for now. He looks like he got some clothing I haven't seen before as well. Okay, so these are their needs. It has been changed a little bit, I can see. So just like usual, I think we're gonna start with harvesting a little bit of plastic and a little bit of wood. And all of them helping for a bit. So some other things that are new in the game is that added a day-night cycle to the game, which should make it a lot more interesting, a lot more realistic than before. So up here we can actually see what time of the day it is. It's day 1 and the clock is ticking. So let's see if we have any new buildings that we can scout in here. I do see one new thing directly, this one. Decoration. Boy lamp. A decorative light that makes your town more delightful at night. Ooh. Nice, I like that. I want to decorate with that. We do need some storage, but we might do a little bit of plastic walkway to start with. So we're gonna start here and we're gonna drag it out to 24. Should be pretty good. Then we are gonna do, I'm actually gonna do a little bit different. I'm actually gonna do another one here. It's gonna be 8 plastic. And then after that I'm gonna be building a little bit of storage right here. So U-boat is our fast builder. I feel like the graphics looks a little bit different as well. I'm not sure if it does, but it kind of looks better than before, I would say. I don't know, it kind of looks like it. Let me know what you guys think, who have seen this game before. Okay, we're gonna let them gather a little bit, and then we're gonna have some storage yard. These can hold 20 items. So instead of filling in at our town hearth, our big beautiful boat, we're gonna be filling it outside of here instead. And I wonder what more things on you. I haven't read it through fully. I kinda like to sometimes go in a little bit blind into a new update. I knew a few other things like the day and night cycle, didn't know about the beginner store thing, and I feel like that is really cool. It sort of reminds you of, RimWorld, which is a really great game. And also like Oxygen Not Included, another great one. So I definitely think 4 those is gonna be good enough to start. We are gonna be needing probably an oil refiner pretty soon, and also we need some drying racks. And we can make the basic one with a little bit of plastic, so we're gonna get some basic drying going on already. And I guess if you want to, we can have U-boat to do most of the building, because he's building pretty much twice as fast as everybody else. But at the same time, they also need to haul the items to build, so we might keep it as it is for now. Here we go, now we can dry wood, everybody. So what do we need then? We need to get a woodworking shed, so we can make a rope and firewood. And since we had one person that was really good with making ropes, I guess we can use that to our advantage. Let's gather a little bit more plastics. And then we are gonna be looking into making a woodworking shed, but we need to dry some wood. I wonder if we can make another drying frame. We can dry a little bit faster. Let's look around. What landmarks do we have? We do have seaweed covered rocks, that's pretty good. And then we also have more of those. And here we have the Shack Town. Probably want to go to this one. We can gather a little bit of books, some canned food, some metal scrap, and dry wood. And we have a lot of plastic over there, so that could be pretty sweet, maybe to loot that as well. So let's head next to this one. The Shack Town. We're gonna move as close. Oh yeah, we had to repair the engine. I forgot about that. So let's repair the engine. There we go, guys. The engine is repaired, so now we can actually travel. So let's go directly next to the Shack Town. And we have a lot of flotsam here, a lot of wood, a lot of plastic, a lot of fish. And we also have a long island, can be pretty good later. And an intact bookshop. That's a place where we can get more books. And books are used for researching new things to the game. And going to the Shack Town here should be really good, because we're getting a little bit of metal scrap, which is a resource we need for making some boats, which will make it faster to go around and loot in the ocean. And also is required whenever we're gonna save some more drifters that we definitely want to join our colony. So, ooh, look at it, guys. First day in the nighttime, and wow, the game is running really bad during nighttime. But man, that looks so cool. That is so nice. The game runs really bad though on nighttime. I have it like 25 FPS, down from 100 to 25. So, work in progress pretty much. But let's see, we're getting some stuff from this one. There appears to be a small abandoned town on this island. We might find some supplies in there, Pretty sure nobody will miss them. Hopefully not, or else they're gonna come for us later. But I really dig this. Day and night time, love it. And it's becoming day again, very nice. And now the FPS is back up to normal again, so we'll probably something have to rework their nighttime, I guess. So let's construct one of these woodworking sheds so we can start crafting with that one. We could also do some beds, a bed for drifters, where one drifter can rest, which means that we'll rest up faster than, you know, sleeping here. It would be way better to have like a real bed, right? So later we need to make the mooring point, which means we need to craft one rope. And then we need 4 of the metal scrap that we're gathering right now and a little bit of wood. Then we will be able to get a salvage boat. So let's queue up to do maybe 2 ropes. And then we can also queue up to do a little bit of firewood, because we know we're gonna need them later when we're gonna be distilling water, and we really low on water. Wow. Interesting. I wonder if they nerfed how much water you start with, because I remember you started with quite a lot of water in the past, and now we only have 6 food and 6 in water. Feels like that went down very, very quickly compared to before. We should be getting new food here though. But to get water we need to get the distiller, which means we need to get a little bit more plastic. And we also will need to be crafting this one, the oil refinery. This is where we can refine and get some oil from plastic. Get some more fuel to travel around. I think we got the last of the things, very nice. So I do think we are gonna go next to this plastic, and we might visit just see what covered rocks right after. But this should be a good amount of plastic. We will need some more wood soon as well. So let's do a little bit of swimming. Can have up to 3 drifters swimming to this one. And crafting. And by the way guys, if you want to name our people, do let me know in comments. I think I will leave the name U-boat for this guy though, because I kind of like it. But it should be possible to rename the people, yeah. But U-boat, I want to keep him, because I like the name. But we do have one guy then, and another girl to be named. Okay, so now we do have a little bit of plastic, which means we could do the distiller. That's where we'll be getting water, and the firewood that we're making with the woodworking shed will be used in this one for boiling some seawater. So let's have that one around there, that should be good. We could do a storage there perhaps, that would be nice. But I think we need the mooring point first. These boy lamps are gonna be so cool. I kinda wanna do one now, but it would be not a good idea. It's wiser to get a mooring point. So let's put one somewhere. I wonder if I could maybe make this one a little bit longer here. 16, and then we do a mooring point over here. And then when that is done, we will do a salvage boat. Which then will be a lot easier and faster to go on the ocean. Because some places are way faster to loot with the boats than swimming like they're doing here. They're faster, and they can also take 10 items per time instead of just 5. But we should also do an oil refinery, because we're gonna need that for making fuel very soon. But that one I'm gonna have right across the woodworking shed. That's where we'll be making some new fuel. And we can still afford the boat, so that's good. So in this one, we want to make some water. We can queue up a few here. But a thing you can do in the game as well is to click the manage maximum output production, and we can set how many we want to have. So the base default value is infinite amount, but if we set it to like 20, and we might even go lower, we don't know go that far in the beginning. If we maybe go 10 or 8, maybe 8 might be good enough. Then we click this button here, then it will maintain it and make sure we reach up to 8. And if we drop below it, we'll keep producing more pretty much. We can do the same with 5 wood, we can put it at like 5. We don't want to go too far with the values for now, so 5 for that one. This one can be around 30. Because they kind of do work themselves. They just sit here passively drying. Doesn't require a lot of work. And the ropes we can put to like 4. Something like that I do think should be a pretty good amount. So let's get our first salvage boat over here. I just really like the characters. I feel like they revamped them fully. I really like how they look. It feels like they look a lot better before, and I love the new clothing they got. So since we did set it up inside of the output here for fuel, we can set up the oil refinery to always out the queue, so make sure we have plastic that we turn into some oil. This stuff is bad, it shouldn't be in the ocean, yeah. So we're gonna make it to oil instead and go around. I just love how that looks. Doesn't it look great, guys? Nighttime for the win. Just gotta optimize the performance a little bit because it's running really weird. Not very nice. And there we go, nighttime is back. We should probably look into making maybe some beds soon, that would be nice. We could get at least one maybe. But it might be better to wait for a bit. We're getting some new fuel now, that's nice. Rusty Flot is getting us some fuel. And since we have these new construction skills and athletics and crafting, I'm not sure if they will be getting new as well as they work, but that way we can actually set up priority inside of this one what feature should be doing. And it seems the colors kind of represent if they have bonuses. So if it's white, I don't think they have a bonus, but I can see this one at 100%. And everyone is pretty good at building in this color actually. But that's really nice, I like how they made that thing. One rusty flot, what's that mean? Moderate exhaustion. Oh, so it's like a temporary debuff? Because I haven't slept in a real bed, I think that is why. But I wonder if that is a warning. I guess it is like what they have some kind of warning going on. So let me try and do a bed. I like it, it's starting to feel more like a real game. I'm hoping also to have a lot of different challenges in the future, you know? To have so you will maybe get raided maybe even in the future. I don't know if combat is something they are aiming towards adding for pirates and sharks and stuff like that, but it would be fun. I see also that I think this represents the task that they're maybe currently doing. So Rust is hauling, Navi is crafting, and U-boat is... what is he doing? Making water, okay. So I guess someone will be able to sleep in that one. Rusty Flot, you get a bed, man. So what we can do here if we want to is to change that and set it up to be a boat. We only have one boat for now. And then we can have set up, so let's see here. Researching duties. I think someone was faster with boats, wasn't they? Oh yeah, here we have Navi. 25% the boat speed, so that's pretty good. So Navi, we're gonna have you on increased salvaging from boys and also from landmarks. So she would prioritize that over, for example, crafting. But now it looks like we got Rusty Flot going out. I love to see the names there as well. It's so nice. Let's see if they are smarter than before as well. Maybe not, but I really wish they would like just drop the goods off directly instead of you know, dropping the boat there for a while. That would be pretty neat. I think we need to get a little bit of food soon. So we're gonna head over to the seaweed covered rocks, or actually we can actually send a boat there directly now. Yeah, we can actually do that without having to actually go closer to it. So let's send a boat there. We'll be able to get raw seaweed and seaweed spores. This one we can turn into food. Meanwhile, this one we will be able to grow on a farm, which we can find here. We need to make the shop, and then we need to have seaweed grower. That's where we will be growing more seaweed. And let's go up to make a few more ropes. We probably do want to have like a fourth drifter pretty early. I kind of like to get the drifters early because if you have three, it's easy to get stuck with them just crafting over and over pretty much. Meanwhile, we get a few people. It will require more water, require more food, but you will at least have a few more hands, you know, being able to gather things. So I'm gonna cancel that distiller for a bit and hope to be gathering a little bit of more plastic. So I'm gonna disable these for now, just to make sure we're not crafting too much stuff for now. Night has come again. And you have Rusty Flat going to bed. We should make another bed, let's do that. So I guess the sleep during nighttime nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. It also looks really beautiful, I like it. So what do you guys think about these updates so far, about the new like night system with the lights and everything, and the new stories and skills that you people have? I myself feel like it's very nice, and I love that they try to make it fun as well. With like pre-flood they were a card stacker, and later they were a microplastic soup connoisseur, however that is pronounced, I don't know. Severe exhaustion. So it gets worse and worse and more minus. Okay. So beds are a lot more important now. I like it. So they're not just sleeping faster, but then they will also maybe not even sleeping faster anymore. Hey, your salvage radius increased? Oh wait, does it? Wait, did she gain like a skill so she can go further? I think she maybe got that. I don't know. Salvage radius increased. Day 3 report. Okay, we get reports as well. Oh, okay. I can see kind of how resources go on every day. I like it. Very nice. A lot of good stuff. I'm really hyped about this because I really hope that this game is going to be a great game in the end. Because it's so special and different. So now we can make the shop. So let's make one of those, and this is where we'll be able to make some early seaweed food. And I think it's actually time maybe to go to a new place. So let's look around a little bit. I would like to get some more drifters, that would be awesome. But I don't see any place with drifters. I do see some seagulls. Oh, over here. Really far away. Might be a big mistake going there though. Let's do it. I think it's a lonely island. Yeah. Oh nice, we have fuel there. Okay, I think it will be a good travel. A long travel on the ocean, everybody. Sailing across the wide open sea. Oh, there we got the viaduct as well. Abandoned motorboats. So the viaduct is going to be able to supply us with a lot of metal. Factory ruins is going to have a good amount of fuel. So here we have Marina McFlush. Was a food trucker and later became a raft craftsman. Crafting and moving on the ocean. Food trucker, build a food truck with the bare hands. That's pretty good. And spare parts. Terrifying level of improvisation. Construction and cooking. I like that. Let's save Marina McFlush. She's gonna join us. But like I said before guys, if you have name requests for drifters, let me know in the comments and I will gladly be adding some of you guys, and I'm gonna randomly select a few guys to join the game. Hello! Well, you're very welcome, Marina. I like that it's smoke in there as well. That's another thing added to it. Probably looks pretty cool during the night. Let's make a smoke signal so we can find her. But I really like the bed part as well. Like that we have to get the beds. It's not like, oh, they sleep a little bit faster. You actually have to get it. Else your people are gonna get really bad in the long run. So let's see if I can gather from the factory ruins. I think I can send a boat over there. It's gonna be quite a long travel, but we don't really have fuel for now. We could make a little bit of it with the oil refiner, I guess. Yes, so we can move slightly with the boat. And since we have the shop, now we can make the seaweed salad. Clean up seaweed, thrown into salad bowl, and that will provide nutrition for your drifters. So I'm gonna do a few of those. Something like that for now. You only use raw seaweed for making it. And we do have a little bit of it. We're kind of running a little bit low on food, and water is also running a little bit low again. But we're gonna queue up to do a little bit of water, a little bit of firewood, a little bit of fuel. And meanwhile we have a little bit of gathering at the factory ruins. Some say these ruins could fill the sky with dark clouds. We could learn a thing or two from them if we study the relics inside. Could have some oil in them as well. Very nice. And we also get some metal scrap that is very welcome. That means we can make another boat with another mooring point. We can have it here. And I do think I will get a second salvage boat. It's pretty nice to have two of them. But later we'll definitely make another, like a fishing boat as well. Hello. But let's see who's the best at making food, because we should try to prioritize this in a good way. So U-boat, he could have an extra high priority for constructing, because he constructs the fastest of all of our people. And also for making food, it seems they are about equal, really. Yeah. So I don't think we really need to change much. Look at the sky as well. All of the stars and the island over there. It looks so beautiful. I love it. It looks awesome. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Flotsam. I hope you guys enjoyed the first view of the new update. And me myself, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. I love the new thing with the beds, that you have to have beds, else you're gonna get a lot of nasty debuffs, and the day-night cycle is really cool. Even though they do need to optimize it a lot because performance gets really bad. And I love the new story about your people and the new visuals. There's a lot of good stuff in this one. But guys, thanks for checking out today's episode. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you want to watch more on my YouTube channel. And also feel free to check out my Twitch channel where I stream like at least 1 or 2 times, something like that, per week over on Twitch. So thanks for watching today's episode, and see you guys soon again. Take care, everybody.